I have Bob Marley stuck in my head, so I'm just like, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. So, your channeled message, Libra, is justice, baby. Justice. Could have some Creole in you. What's up? I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Rider Waite. Not everything I say will resonate with you, but based off of faith, we'll go from here. Thank you for trusting me with your cards. I hope this message finds the Libras well. Okay. First 2 cards. We have Temperance, meow, Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. Oh. And then we also have the 8 of Pentacles. Saw 111 just now. That could be important for some of you. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Okay. Oh. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. Yes, I said we were going to pull 3. But I pulled 4. Okay. Alright, let's look into this Sagittarius card. Meow, coming through. Pretty feisty. Could be a Sagittarius in your energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Sagittarius coming through as a love opportunity, a love offer. I don't know. Let's look. Let's see. What's with the Sagittarius and their irises in the back? I'm not talking about the eyes. I'm talking about the flowers. Flowers right there. Okay. Anyway. Let's look. What's the Sagittarius energy want? What you want? A fight. 222. I saw that. All right, so 5 of Wands. And the Sagittarius could also have inner conflict with you. 5 of Swords. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Well, okay, that says more about me than the reading. Because I'm like, oh my god, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, what the fuck? Okay, well, Sagittarius is mentally, oh my god. 5 of Pentacles and Daughter of Wands. Oh boy. The Sagittarius has gotten themselves into a lot of trouble. We also have 5, 5, 5 here. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Something needs to change. Didn't I say that in one of your readings where it's just like the Sagittarians are giving you grief? 9 of Swords, what the fuck? Then we have the Sun card. Some of them are slowly, painfully learning their lesson. Dear God, like what the fuck? All right. 5 of Wands. If this person is going through internal conflict, obviously it has nothing to do with you. 5 of Swords, if they're taking it out on you and you also in retaliation are giving it right back to them, it's a 5 of 5 situation. Nobody wins. It's a lose-lose situation. And then we got the 5 of Pentacles and we're losing money off of this ain't got love, energy, bullshit, love, whatever. That's what it's looking like. Look at this flower. Say it. Just say it. Come on now. This is how you can feel with the Sagittarius. Like you want to give them hope, I guess, to some degree for some of you. And for others of you, it's just like, I'm letting this shit go forever. But it's also like the Sagittarius is like making it to where like you never want to come back. All right, bye Libra. We're done with your reading. I'm just kidding. But like for real though, it's like this person is a drain for some of you. She's like, you are drained with this person. Like they're draining your money. They're draining your energy. You would know. This would be like a baby daddy situation. There would be a baby mama situation. This would be a A parent for some of you? Poof, poof. I think I feel like I have something in my mouth. Obviously, I know I do. There's like a rogue hair somewhere. Sagittarius may feel like they have one up on you. We have the devil energy here. Or there's just different Sagittarians that are like just roaming in your energy. And it's just like, it doesn't have to be like Sagittarius sun signs. It could be placements. But they're just roaming in your energy. They're just causing you a lot of grief because they were competing with you the whole time. Your heart does not want to be attached to this Sagittarius for some of you. It's just too much. For some of you, again, this would have been like a dating situation. Oh my God. Like this. Oh my God. Hello. You have the Strength card. Okay, so the advice is to call on strength. It's to call on your strength. It's to call on your faith. With the Five of Wands here as well, a Leo could be involved. They could also have Leo in their chart. Maybe you're, again, just giving a lot of compassion to this situation, or maybe this is vice versa. Like, this is how the Sagittarius feels about you. But regardless, strength is being called into this situation. I'm just going to detach from this energy. I'm just going to go full Aquarius rising, where I'm just, okay, I'm just going to read the cards. This is a lot. We have the Hanged Man. You've been involved with this bullshit for a long time. And then some of you are also detaching. You're just like, I'm just not dealing with this anymore. There's no point. There's no point in attaching myself to something where I just feel like the goalposts keep moving. And they're moving it on purpose. If you're feeling any type of way about the Sagittarius energy, remember they have Uranus coming into their 7th house in about 1 to 2 years. So if there was any type of karma thinking you felt like this person should have is coming around. Or if anything, if it's not so much karma, it's just them holding them accountable to the actions that they should have taken. That's coming up. It's coming up, but the thing is you still have to let go, Libra. And I know that control is strong. Strong within us. So we have the World card here. It's a wrap for some of these Sagittarius placements, or if you have Sagittarius placements yourself, it's a wrap. The world wants you to learn something new. Okay, aside from this whole dating situation, now we're going to get to the meat of this. So there's something in terms of 9th house energy here. There's something in terms of you needing to travel. There's something in terms of you needing to just see yourself outside of the box. You needing to see yourself how the world sees you again, not how the last 5 years or 5 months have been treating you. You're just like, I know I don't deserve this. But yet I feel like a Virgo, says the Libra. And what do I mean by that? Because things get dumped on Virgo all the time, where it's just like work, work, work. But the thing is, that's what Virgos do. They're always going to work to some degree. But for Libras, it's just like, man, like, I need to catch some kind of break, and you're still an advocate for other people. With the Five of Pentacles and the World, if you've been dealing with some issues in terms of your finances, I feel like there's mentorship that's going to come in that's going to help you earn more money, or there's something about being online that's going to help you. So if you're an entrepreneur to any degree and you have been feeling this crunch in terms of money, it does look like with the Daughter of Wands here, you're going to be able to get new ideas, but you need to be calm. There's something in terms of like, you cannot buck certain rules that are going to help you, go further in your career. I also feel like there are some financial things that you need to hold off on for the time being. You need to have some temperance. You need to have some faith. You need to just pull back for a little bit. There's some things that you just can't push forward for the time being. I also feel like some of you are holding back your indulgences, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing coming up. The Sagittarius energy, we have the Sagittarius moon phases coming in, which means that it's going to be a huge focus on health. What is healthy for you, what needs to be pushed away. And you're also going through these healthy detoxes again. There's something about your maturity for some of you where it's like finally things are being purged out of your system, or purged out of like the loved ones that you keep around you, purged out of their system. I feel like there are needed talks that you need to have with certain individuals around you, but you're taking your time, and people are feeling this Five of Pentacles energy, like, where is Libra? Where is my Libra? Libra, where did you go? Or like you're a good backdrop for certain people who have issues with certain Libra placements. They're just like, I need this Libra in my life. I need this balance. Because, you know, there's good and bad to all signs, but I feel like you're a good reflection in terms of certain Libras out there. There's something about you healing your ego that's really going to boost you forward. Now, some of you, you might still be stuck there, but for others of you, it's like you're a guiding light now. For some of you, if you have put forth in your truth to heal family to a certain degree without, you know, getting too mixy, you are felt. You're felt in the DNA. You're felt by the angels behind you. Like, they're very proud of the accomplishments that you're striving towards and getting out of this Five of Pentacles nonsense. They're just like, thank God. It's such a clear soundboard here. Thank God you have finally woken up to realizing that you need to choose you. The Sagittarius energy is going to help you in any way it needs to get you back to where you need to be. The Sagittarius energy is always going to be here to be like, I'm here to improve you. If you're not improving around me, or you're just trying to like cling on to me for some weird reason, I'm going to shake this. I'm going to shake you off of me. And that's what some of this Sagittarius energy is coming through as anyway. So let's look into this Eight of Pentacles. You've been working really hard. So it does look like 800's coming to your account, 8,000's coming to your account, $80, $8 even coming to your account. Look, hell, it could be 8 coins that you find on the ground. But there's something that, like, while you're going towards like the bigger thing that you want to do, whatever that is for you, Libra. Eight of Pentacles, you've been working hard. Father of Wands. So I also feel like you're getting blessings during the year of the snake for a lot of Libra placements right now. Like, the year of the snake is really favoring Libra. Now, even if you're going through an enemy year for some of you, like you would know in terms of like your Chinese astrology. But even if you're going through an enemy year, I feel like you're putting your head down and really just, you know, working. You're working really well. You're doing everything you need to do. And you're staying safe while, you know, karma comes knocking for people. And I know I don't really care to talk about all of that too terribly much, because to some degree karma is like a mirror. Sometimes I use the word wrong. Sometimes I mean to say dharma. Everybody has a certain level of dharma. Not everybody lives out their dharma. You can have a choice. For instance, if you have strong 12th house placements, you're just like, do I want to come back? Do I not want to come back? So on and so forth. But that's the 12th house energy. The 12th house energy that could be happening for you in terms of your Chinese zodiac placement, or something that you have in your rising. Regardless, there was something in the pipeline for you to experience for it to be your undoing, but that is not the case, because you're just working. You're working hard. So even if there were some curses out there, because, you know, like in terms of the year of the snake, or people fearing snakes, or people having that negative connotation, it's still something in terms of honoring the divine feminine within you, or healing the different motherly aspects in terms of the mother, the crone, the daughter, because we have the Daughter of Wands here. There's something healing here. There's something that's being completely shed. So good Libra energy coming through. But just keeping your head down is the best thing you should do right now. Keep your head down. And it looks like a lot of you are learning a new skill. You know, the Eight of Pentacles is a skill. People think, oh, I could definitely carve, you know, a star into a piece of wood. Not everybody can draw. You would think some people are educated on using a ruler. I know I shouldn't be mean right now, but not everybody knows what you know, Libra. All right, then we have the Chariot. So there's a Cancer energy here, or you're around Cancer energy. In the past, if you've dealt with Cancers and they've pulled a loopy-loop on you, what do I mean by a loopy-loop? Obviously, they can see certain things in terms of their empathy, their emotion, their intuition. But if they turned it on you in terms of, oh, now I want to make it a test, I feel as though that energy might be reflected back to them. So some of you need to hear it. Some of you, if this doesn't apply, is whatever, don't take it. But it was unfair to your spirit, and that's what I'm getting from this King of Wands energy. Hey, look, I'm not going to argue with this character. I'm not. I'm just saying. Not even the horse is going to argue, okay? So double confirmation here for Sagittarius energy, okay? Because of the horse. All right. What else with this Eight of Coins? We have the Ten of Coins. So some of you are going to be paying off your bills on time. Some of you are paying off debt. There is envy here in terms of what you're able to pay off for the time being. I also feel like some of you, you're real lonely. Like you're really trying to figure out the next step. But I feel like some of you need to, you know, with this Ten of Pentacles, you see like the coin within the coin. I think some of you are going back to the root. You're going back to the seed of what you actually want to do and create, but predominantly create. There's something that you want to do for yourself or build for other people to benefit off of. But it is giving you some of this grief. You know, it's a lot of responsibility. So is it your voice or somebody else's dream? All right. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. So we have the Fool. And then we also have the Son of Wands. Okay. Ooh. Be careful with these opportunities around you. Okay. Remember the ecosystem around you. Okay. Because, you know, the snakes, you know, they'll eat this bird. But the thing is, it's the Fool. Okay. So even though some of you, you're coming through fly, you're coming through like you have everything. There's some people who need to learn around you. You can't stop their process, okay? Now, this may come from like old parenting to whatever degree, but there's something that you need to curve here coming up. I'm just saying that because of the curve of the snake. And again, it being the year of the snake. You know, there's some part of your sensitivity that you need to work with this year, because if you go at something too hard, you're going to run into other powerhouses around you that you may not be able to have a leg in the race. You're the snake. What legs? Where are the legs of the snake? I know they're bringing back dragons and everything. I know it's a Chinese thing. I know like whatever they're doing over there, cool, whatever. They're bringing back all of these different animals, DNA, whatever. But in the year of the snake, it is about watching your back. And it's about following the positive signs towards what you need to understand. In terms of your dreams are going to be able to tell you who to trust and who not to trust. Okay? Some of your dreams are going to be calling people out. You know, they're going to, whatever was hidden in the dark will come to the light. If somebody has been obsessing over you, it's also going to be shown in your dreams as well. Duck. Duck away from this energy, but keep it moving. Oh, funny. Duck. Puns will save the world. Puns will save the world. Okay, we're moving on. 3 of Pentacles. Even if you have 3 pennies, Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself and the people that you're working with. All right. So there are Cancers around you who they want a clean slate. They want a clean slate. Oh, the Star. Some of these Cancer placements around you, or even some of this Sagittarius energy, wants to start over. The Star. They see you being the star. Some of you are a star worker. Be careful with somebody that gets too close to you, though. Too fast. It's not to say that everybody out there, like, if they get too close to you, like, they're going to betray you or something. But be mindful. You have a lot of energy. Some things can set you back. Once some people realize, oh, I can get to the Libra heart. Oh, I can get to the Libra mind. Once something is unbalanced within you, this is no longer yours. It's the other person's. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. Correct? Correct. So just be mindful of some people getting too close to you. And also some advice for you, not taking so much. Even if somebody is giving something to you freely, Libra, some things are always going to have a string attached to it. Just be mindful of some of this stuff. You see how it's an 8? I know in one way, in terms of what you're going to realize and how easy it is for you to detach from some people, is what you're also putting in. Okay? Because Libra, you can put in a lot. If you're a Libra rising, you have Scorpio in your second house. All or nothing. That is how you determine worth to some degree. But it can also keep you stuck and loyal to the wrong people. Oh, it's Ace of Cups. I was trying to shuffle the deck. Did you see that? Not Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So starting over. So you have a great new beginning for some of you. Some of you, as soon as you start investing in yourself, it's like the divine speaks to some of you on what to bring for your next journey, what not to bring for your next journey, what to get rid of, what to keep. I also feel like for some of you, I almost said it's Aries season. I know we have Neptune in Aries now, but even going into Gemini season, with this season being Taurus, the more you also give away that you just no longer need, it's like the universe is just like, finally, I can give you this new stuff, or maybe you can get it for yourself. Because again, there's a strong feeling here of like, just be mindful. Like even with gifts, don't take in every gift. Okay. But for the people who want to start new with you, we have, like I said, we have Cancer, Sagittarius, we have an Aquarius here, and we also have a Leo here, and an Aries. There's some people who want to start over with you. Oof, why'd you have to fall on the ground? Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so again, we have this 8, we have this infinite thing going on. So be mindful not to eat your tail. Be mindful not to repeat certain patterns and behaviors, because that's what's going to keep you stuck. Some of you, you're just laying the sword down. You're no longer interested in telling the truth. You're no longer interested in like being this huge hype person. Some of you, you're just concealing what you know. You're concealing what you know. You're keeping it to yourself. Some of you might go into a little bit of a hermit mode coming up, because the Ace of Swords in reverse, it means you're just not talking. You don't want to talk to everybody. There's certain things that you know. There's certain things that you absolutely believe, because the star card is fixed. But you're just, never mind. Forget it. Forget it. You're not going to listen to me anyway, says the Libra. Forget it. Forget it. But there's something about Pluto and Aquarius now where it's just like you hit the mark. Like there's something in terms of you needing to be somewhat alone for you to find your authentic voice is exactly what you need. So it may be hurtful, but it is what you potentially need. Okay? There are going to be a ton of excuses that you and other people are going to give to each other, where it's just like, oh, I can't wait to just be alone. Oh, finally, I have an excuse to just be all by myself. That's Aquarius energy. So just be mindful as well, Libra, in draconic astrology, not politics. In draconic astrology, the sign of Libra is going towards Aquarius. It's going towards humanity. It is going towards the fairness of humanity. It's going towards the recognition of family, network, and different abilities of the people that you know. Okay, so if there is this pull towards this Aquarius energy, you could be attracting more Aquarians at this time. I'm not saying you should trust every Aquarius, okay? And I'm speaking to the inner child of Libra, okay? Do not trust some of these people. Like, you can be a huge, open, beautiful heart that is filled with love, but the thing is, you need to practice some of this discernment. I'm not saying that your ego needs to be bruised in every conversation that you have with people, okay? So that's one indicator for you to realize, oh, maybe I should back away from some of these conversations. Now, it is going to feel interesting though, because you do have an ear when it comes down to how siblings talk to each other, how classmates talk to each other, how colleagues talk to each other. But what I'm getting right now is, if you can't hear what it's like for a relative that likes you, a parent that likes you, for a friend that loves you even, don't trust it. Don't trust it long term. Now, does that mean throw the baby out with the bathwater? No. There are still plans going on behind the scenes that you cannot see, that you are ducking away from for good reason. For good reason. But at the same time, what I heard is like a different part of your humanity needs to play out as well. Hey, look, I have no clue. That's your business, not mine. All right, let's look into the Six of Cups, and then I'll go ahead and let you go. Okay? That's the truth. That's what Carrie said. I don't know what the truth is about. Normally when I'm doing these readings, like, I'll have this weird tarot card amnesia. I'll completely forget when I'm done reading. So if it helps you, beautiful. But for me, I have no idea. I don't know. It's a tarot reading card thing. I don't know. And then you'll see readers later on, they'll be like, remember that reading? It's probably because they finally remember that reading. But it's important for you to, keep up with your own life to get out of this. Libras are tired of that Nine of Swords, especially nowadays. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Six of Cups. Okay. So as you're laying down this sword, as you're finding your voice, there are different things in terms of money that are going to... It's almost like it's going to scare you with how positive certain things are. But I also feel like if you have been struggling with the growth, actually growing pains, really, I don't feel like you're looking at all of your options. I just feel like this Ace of Swords in reverse is also coming through as exhaustion. Like, you might be feeding more into exhaustion by this Aquarius energy. Or it could be by your friends, by your network, not so much by your career. It's a little bit by your network. And whatever your fourth house is doing. Now, that's normally and typically Capricorn. I feel like in the spirit world, you're gaining back some of the things that you have lost. We got the feathers here. So there is something in terms of the connection between that world, the angels, and what has been severed from your life almost. So it could be something that dealt with, your childhood, something that happened in your childhood, or something that was severed in terms of, like, maybe even your teenage years. I know people are going to watch this a little bit later, but for some of you, it's like your 20s and 30s. There's something that was severed, because my demographic goes all the way to like the people who are in like their 70s or 80s, I think. Okay. You're gaining it back from the spirit world is what I'm getting. So there's something in terms of like this tag teaming energy between the devil and this temperance energy. So Sagittarius and Capricorn. So some of you, if you've been dealing with either one of these signs, they are getting called out is what I get. Justice, baby. Justice. With the cats. Cute. But for others of you, if you're working with a Capricorn, they like how you're moving up financially. Two of Cups. So this could be somebody that you work with. This person is also helping conceal what you're doing. But they also, there's something in you that they see where it's just like, this needs to be better. You need to become stronger. Now, I'm not talking about some of the Capricorns that are out here that are literally just running your name through the garbage. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who actually care about you. Now, for some time, there could have been some wavering feelings of loyalty here or there, but I feel like you doing nothing just proved your point of being pure, obviously. Because if you're really not doing anything, you have nothing to hide. All you can do is just be clear. So within that, it just also looks like some lies from the past are finally going to start making their way back around. Libra, for some of you, like, you're owed so much vindication. Like, it's out of this world. Slowly but surely, this is coming back to you. And like, who is Libra when you're finally vindicated? You finally feel full. And there's something that this, I almost said Sagittarius. So it could be like a Sagittarius Capricorn cusper or energy coming through that's trying to help you out here. But they got you, is what I heard. They got you. Be careful with distractions coming up. In terms of health-wise, for the next few weeks, just be mindful. Why? Because we have major Sagittarius moon phases coming up. That's always going to be a health thing for me. I actually have a Sagittarius moon. Oh, Sagittarius! Cute. Cute. Love that. So, look. Be mindful of your health. I don't know about you, but every time the Sagittarius moon, whether it's a full moon, a new moon, an eclipse, it's always something around health. It's always needing to like reach for the stars. Like, reach for the stars. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. Whatever there is for you. For you, to you. So on and so forth. There's something about donating that's also coming through. Not to me, but just like in general with the devil card here, it's just like the world is changing. So much of the world needs help. So I also feel like it's also then a cycle again, where it's just like 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, the devil. There's something in terms of your 4th house energy, like if you keep putting more into the love of the world, love into your community, things are going to change before you, not quickly, but long term. In whatever marathon is going on in your life, it's going to ease certain things. Okay. Funny enough, this Capricorn energy, I don't know what that was. For years, I've known of a homeless man. He's Capricorn. And I saw him the other day, and he was in casual business attire. I was like, look at you. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. And he's just like, yes, me. Come over here. I was like, look. And I had a hydrangea in my arm. And I was just like, look at you. Look at you. He's like, yeah, I'm doing better. Yeah, I'm doing better. So I feel like that energy is coming around. So wherever in the past you did feel defeated, I know at the beginning of the reading we had this Say it. Five of Pentacles energy. You're going to get there. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a little bit. But at the same time, it's well worth it. But calling on strength at this point in time, needed. And I said this, I think, in the Pisces reading I just did. But is it raining? Oh, no. They're watering plants. So with the Fool card, the jump, when it does come up in the future, is going to look rough. Does it mean it's going to stay there? No. Because once you're in the full energy, the wheel can just turn. But here we have the World and the Ace of Cups. So the thing is, there is something where you have to be settled and starting not just over, but starting over in terms of like what's actually yours. Not this whole, is this your dream, not the other person's dream. But for Libra, not all Libras, but some Libras, they'll live that life to the grave and to their detriment. I'm doing this solely for somebody else. Oh, ouch. Imagine this thing ramming into you all the time because you're doing the wrong thing. You're feeding the wrong thing. There's people that, what I heard is like somebody's going to get on your ass every single time, or the universe, if you let it, is going to get onto you until you reach where you need to be for your community, your family. That's what popped into my mind first. Feel like I've been living someone else's life, but not no more. Exactly. It's time. Pluto has finally moved out of Libra's 4th house, which is the family life. You know, the obligations to family, obligations to the home, obligations to the spirit of the home. Now, Pluto is in your 5th house, our 5th house, Libra's 5th house. Though I don't have a Libra rising, I have an Aquarius rising. Pluto is now in Aquarius, which means you get to actually explore your own voice. You get to explore this strength within you, even. Okay? Still a good reading, but I feel like I need to end the reading here. Hey, look, it's the feelings, it's the spirit, it's not me. I'm just here. I just read the cards. But Libra, thank you so much for stopping by and trusting me with your cards again. Whenever you're listening to this, I hope you have a great morning, noon, evening, or night. You have an Aquarius rising too? Lord. Shit. I have my Aquarius rising at 0 degrees, so Pluto has already shifted all the way over. Lord, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get everything right. The way we need, the way Pluto's gonna like force us to. But look, I don't know. Every time I tap into other Aquarius risings, it's just like we're all mystery. Like we're all like just floating in space, like completely untethered. Where it's just like, I don't know where you are in your journey, but see you later, sailor. I'll see you next time. And for the rest of the Libras and even people who are going to watch this later, I hope you have a good rest of your night. I hope this helps. I'll catch you next time.